crew is back. This is Tribal Football. Today I wore black because I came here not to mourn, but to laugh at some people. They say they are world class. We have world class players. We have this I'm down, Baba me, and I don't chop her. And we are here to close. But I'm not alone in the building because I have my guys here. Odogu, one. You see where this is your chief?
Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Bob Manuel.
I just heard the different meaning to what RIP is. I'm not going to say it.
Ooh.
Ooh. RIP. Rest. Okay.
RIP.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That. I know.
All right, guys. Let's just hit the nail on because I don't want to. I'm vexed as I did. So we always have this. Or let me put it down to modern football. There's this urge to always call every top you can hire a world class player. The moment you have one outstanding game, oh, you're world class. The moment you have one decent run of form, oh, you're world class. The question is, guys, who is a world class player?
So for me, I think it's quite simple. Yeah, I think people tend to overanalyze. People tend to look for unrealistic metrics, when it comes to talking about world class players. Even within world class players, I think there's still like categories. I mean, you won't compare a certain Ronaldo to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but you would regard both of them as world class players. So for me, I think it's quite simple. A player who has played at an elite level, consistently, while influencing some of the biggest games, while influencing some of the games that have the biggest stakes. It's not just.
That's my definition.
Do you understand? Not just scoring 50 goals. For Lazio like Immobile. Immobile scored a lot of goals.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call him a world class player. You look at the level at which you score those goals, the rate of consistency at which you score those goals, the games at which you influence, the stake of the games at which you influence. Then, if you have done this consistently for a long period of time, then I'll consider you world class.
So I consider a world-class player as a player that basically performs at the highest level for club and country for 2-3 years at the minimum and continuation. So footballers historically tend to have short time at the top. I know Ronaldo and Messi has stayed 15 years. That's not the norm. That is honestly not the norm. You can go through history. Those are the anomalies. Yeah. And that anomaly is now turning more into the norm because athletes today, or footballers, they have seen that and be like, oh, we can recreate that now. Lewandowski, we saw Suarez and whatnot. But we can call Ronaldinho, who I consider one of the greatest players of all time. How long was his peak for? Probably 4 years, 4-5 years. Yeah. 4 years. Same thing with Ricardo Kaka, 4-5 years, and that is usually the reality. Then they turn back to the mean. So I think that to be world class, at the minimum 2-3 years at the very top, or for both performing for club and country, and like I said, at the highest level. Because you can be performing, you can be performing for club and country. Yeah. While you're playing in the Belgian league, your highest goal scorer, or Turkish league, and no offense, and you're from.
You just said to your PC, say no offense.
Yeah, well, I know what he meant. But that one too has performed at the highest level. So given that one too came number 8 in Ballon d'Or. So he wasn't number 8 though. He wasn't number 8 though. But for club and country at the highest level, I think that is it.
Modo, who's a world class player?
See, first of all, I am on this show under duress. Let me just first announce that I'm here under duress officially. Yes. Now, to me, a world class player is a player that has been consistent over a period. He has created impact in his position, and he has recognized even by his peers as one of the best. And one other metric that I set by myself personally, let me set this one. Yeah, you should be able to, as a world class player, you should be able to walk into any team in the world and start in that position, except the position is occupied by another player that's considered world class.
That's your definition.
It's a very tricky and troublesome one, but I think it solves a lot of problems. Listen, if you are a world class player today, right, or yesterday, or or Kemboche. You understand? To be world class, you should be able to live where you are and walk into any other team on the globe and start, except you are stopped from starting in that your position by another player that is considered world class.
Interesting definition there, guys. Any holes to pick in that?
No.
I think the only
sense.
one I would pick is if your peers acknowledge that you're world class. Because I think we've seen a lot of footballers, we've seen a lot of managers say rubbish. You know,
Okay.
Pep Guardiola came out and said Phil Foden was the most talented player he has worked with.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes these things can be quite.
You're gassing
No.
up
Now manager they hype him. But
You
if
also said Philip Lam. Philip Lam is the most intelligent footballer
He has ever managed. So all of these players, all of these
intelligent
things,
footballer no really mean say
gassing
so
up
you
his
see all of
players.
these things
You get.
and then you start to question
if they even know what it be.
Yeah, exactly. Are we being serious? Yeah.
Okay, so the crux of this matter is because one guy, that's not fun. He came on social media and he said, you know what? In football right now, we have, I think he mentioned less than 20 players that are world-class players in football now. And he gave his own definition. Let me just run through quickly. He says for him, a world-class player should be clutch, able to deliver at the highest level possible. He also must have ability, possess consistent elite ability in a minimum of 3 of the basic football skills: ball control, passing, shooting, IQ, physicality,
Sure.
blah blah blah. For goalkeepers, distribution, shot stopping, organization. For center backs, positioning, tackling, and man marking. Then he touched on output and impact. Is able to deliver a direct correlation between the ability and palpable impact on the pitch, whether they be impressive individual stats or contribution to the team. He also talked about consistency. For him, 2 to 3 seasons or 3 seasons within a 5-year stretch for him. I think that definition is clear. But
sure.
now here's where I have a problem. I'm going to start with you. He said currently in football, we only have 2 world-class goalkeepers, Courtois and Donnarumma.
Okay.
First things first, my problem with you is that you went and said that this show is anchored on the opinion of someone that I saw just yesterday,
No, it's not anchored
and
on
his
the
opinion,
opinion.
and
It's not anchored on the
see,
opinion.
and his
Don't get me
opinion is massively faulty. So the moment he says that you have only 2 world-class goalkeepers in the entire world as at now, currently operational, and you take him seriously, then they should go and check you out.
No,
Is he wrong?
No.
He's wrong.
No.
So who you?
Boss, sorry. All intents shows by his useless definition. Where will you place Alisson Becker?
So I don't. So I think he meant on current form. I don't think he's talking about. Alisson is world class by legacy.
Yeah.
Come again.
By
He's world class by legacy. Based on what he has done.
This same player pulled off the impossible last season to help Liverpool to where they are going to. He has been consistent for 5 to 6 seasons at the very top as a top goalkeeper.
Nobody is disagreeing with you.
So by his useless definition, he has already spoiled the crux of his entire statement.
He's in legacy and he's currently world
Yes.
Yeah, true.
You get, if you tell me that Manuel Neuer, okay, legacy, right? But Neuer is currently still playing, and he has given more than 10 seasons at the very Eluelu.
Yes.
Eluelu.
Yes.
So you cannot say that there are currently only 2 play and 2 goalkeepers world class, and you expect me to listen to your video past that point. I can't still wait.
He mentioned Courtois, Donnarumma.
Courtois, Donnarumma.
As the only 2.
I agree.
Fair
I
enough.
agree with those.
Fair enough.
As the only 2.
Alisson, I agree with Alisson.
So-
Mike Maignan, I don't think.
No,
Nah.
I
would. No. If we're talking about world class goalkeepers,
Okay.
if we're talking about goalkeepers who have performed at an elite level,
Yes.
consistently
Yes.
for 5 years, while influencing
within a
big
5-year
games,
stretch.
within a 5-year stretch, while influencing big games,
Yeah.
you cannot take out Mike Maignan.
See, first of all,
Both in the Italian Serie A and the Champions League, he has done it.
first of
Both
all,
in France at the Euros and at the World Cup, he has done it.
See, first of all, my advice is we need to drop this guy's definition of world class very fast, because if we hold that guy, if we hold that definition of world class, Baba, the number of players that we are going to declare, if we hold that with the definition of world class like this, you get you see as Mike they enter.
Mike is world class.
And Mike balance inside.
Mike is world
You understand? By next season now, McTominay go,
Nah.
McTominay and go don't be world class finish.
How many world-class players do we have in the most popular league in the world, the Premier League?
The Premier League, as at now.
Haaland and Donnarumma.
Yes.
Haaland, I agree.
Rodri
for, I mean,
Rodri is world class.
2 seasons, 3 seasons, yes.
Rodri is world class.
Not since injury, not so much, but yes. Yes, since his injury, not so much, but I mean,
Salah.
he has given enough track record, yes.
Salah,
yes.
Alisson is world class.
Come on,
Van Dijk.
definitely.
Van Dijk is world class. 6.
Yeah.
I don't particularly agree that Reverend Father Van Dijk is world class.
Nah, Van Dijk is world class. Nah, Van Dijk is world class.
Modo.
Van Dijk is world
Why is
class.
Van Dijk or has Van Dijk no world class?
Okay, I agree. Van Dijk is world class, but in reality, see
So here's the thing about Van Dijk. Van Dijk is world class, but when you are talking about him or when you are comparing to
The greatest of all time.
he's nowhere close to them.
Good. So
He's nowhere close to them.
So see my problem, right?
That's a different
conversation.
conversation and world class.
Okay, true. Okay, well, today Van Dijk will walk into almost anything and start. So yeah, I give up. I give up. Wait, no.
Are there only 6 players in the Premier League
Yes.
world class?
No, hold on, wait,
There's not a single world class player at Arsenal. There's not a single world class player at Chelsea.
Hold.
There's not a single world class player at United.
You have Declan Rice.
No.
Saliba.
Nah.
No.
Gabriel. The
Nah.
defender.
I think you can argue for Gabriel.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Never I think
ever.
you can argue for Gabriel as world
Why would you
class.
argue for Gabriel?
No.
I think I
There
argue
is not
for
a single
Gabriel
player.
as
There is
world
not
class.
look.
I think
There's you. It
excellent.
will take it will take some hard work for you to convince me that the core of a
See.
team that have bottled 3 titles run
Blood of Jesus.
in a row, you consider them world
My
class. It will
chest.
take some serious hard work. No, seriously, because if
If you go by
No,
if you
make this guy learn. I need to hear this.
Let's go by Godo's definition because you agreed. Remember, I asked if you had loopholes. The only loophole you had was the whole coach conversation.
Yes.
Now, going by his definition, do you think Gabriel walks into any team in this in Europe currently?
Yes.
I think he does.
Yes.
yeah, he does, but that does not make him world class. That does not make him world class. So Gabriel is going into to a Madrid team is going into a team that has worse defenders. Dean Oisin, a Rudiger that is past his best. Rudiger in his prime is better than Gabriel.
Okay.
Rudiger in his prime is a better defender
Would
than
you
Gabriel.
consider Rudiger world class in his prime?
No. So why should I consider Gabriel world class?
Bros, relax. See,
Look.
sit here and drop water.
Look, if a player not being world class does not mean he's a bad player.
Yeah.
Let's
True,
get that out
true,
of the way.
true.
Gabriel is a good defender. Same thing with Saliba.
Fantastic
Same thing with
defender,
Rice.
yeah.
Same thing with what's the goalkeeper's name?
Raya.
Saka. All of these guys are good players. But when, like I said, when you are the core of a team, who have done a bad job, a terrible job in 3 title runnings, there is no way I would consider.
Will your perception change if Arsenal wins the Premier League this season?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I have a $5 million question. You said that there is no world-class player in Arsenal.
Yes.
And if you remove that brother will just come out now. So you mean that Bukayo Saka is not world class?
I've gotten annoyed for this conversation. No.
I respect
He has never.
No, because I'm about to ask the follow-up question.
What's the follow-up question?
If Bukayo Saka is not world class, are you telling them that Cole Palmer is not world class?
He's not world class. He's not world class.
Who dash
Cole Palmer?
No, but in reality, I agree. Saka does not walk into any team in the world and start.
So
Cole Palmer does not walk into any team in the world and start too, actually. He doesn't.
Salah's, I don't even want to use his best season. Is probably his 3rd best season.
Okay.
Have we seen Saka play that level of football?
Salah's 3rd best season.
Yes. Have we seen Saka play that level of football for Arsenal? Throughout his time at Arsenal.
I cannot hold brief for an Arsenal player, but I dare say that Saka and Salah are 2 different people, and as much as Salah is very hold on, hear me out. Let me learn. Listen, if you are thinking of Salah, you are thinking of Okada. I get the ball and I face you and I run you down. You get Saka. Wait now. Saka on his own is not just your direct explosive player. He gives more to his team Arsenal beyond just running down opponents and doing perfectly.
So what does he do?
I disagree. What's he giving more?
In short, in all sincerity, the way is not world class. When they get that, the way is not world class actually. He's a decent player. He's not world class. He's not world class.
He's very good.
He's not world class actually. He's not world class.
He's not
world class.
He's not world class.
Has not done enough.
No world class either.
Has not done enough.
No world class.
There's a name I'm going to throw in the mix, guys.
Yeah.
That will scatter everyone.
If you trace it, he will throw it back at you.
Yeah, well, no.
They can be my offshoot.
Bruno Fernandes.
He's not.
Man, I hold that stuff down. Bruno Fernandes is world class. Bruno Fernandes is world class. I am a Chelsea fan and a Sporting Lagos fan. Bruno Fernandes is world class. He has consistently delivered for his club at a consistent level over and over again. Fernandes will start in any team he goes to today. Who go bench him? He can Real Madrid.
Okay, Chiku, I need you guys to not only match his energy, but also
Fernandes.
Wait, let me do this.
Help me, please.
Bruno Fernandes
Yes.
is an attacking midfielder.
Yes.
I'm going to go to his own country, which is the person retired. Is Bruno Fernandes as good as Roy Costa? What Roy Costa was?
Boss.
Man, yes or no?
Baba, forget the visionarism. Yes! Yes, John!
Come on,
Roy Costa!
Come on.
Roy Costa!
Wait,
we gonna attack at him? Roy Costa!
Wait.
Roy Costa!
No, wait.
So, wait.
I want to show you something. Wait.
Roy Costa!
Just wait.
Why is Bruno Fernandes not working?
So for me, it's quite simple. Yeah, you look at the Bruno Fernandes. Like I said, let's not get it twisted. Not being world class does not mean you are a bad player.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes is a very good player.
Yeah, fantastic.
But when you look at what he has done, how many times has he done it at the level at which you consider world class?
Okay.
The lockdown season.
Fantastic
I think the
player.
only world class season he had was the lockdown season.
His first season.
Where he
Sorry, who?
Double figures in goals and assists. Bruno Fernandes.
Bros, Fernandes has been at the top level for Man U every season, and I am not a Man U fan.
What has he done for?
And I am not a Man U fan. So consistently, the top performer or second top performer every season for the past 5 seasons for Man U.
So
yes, it's a team that is bad.
In the Man U team,
Yes.
it's probably one of the worst Man U team ever.
In
So
short,
you take
wait.
You take Bruno Fernandes away from this current Man U team.
Okay.
Is this starting for the 2008 Man U team?
Bros, quick question. Let me
Answer my question.
Let me ask you an way easier question. Take Bruno Fernandes today, remove him from Man U today, put him at Arsenal. Does he start? Sincerely, does he start for you? Hold on, does he start? Wait. Does he start?
Yes.
Hold. Take him away from Man U today. Take him to Chelsea. Does he start?
Who the Chelsea?
Hold on. Just wait. Does he start?
No,
Baba Fernandes will start.
Chelsea.
Fernandes will start at Chelsea.
Okay. You know. Oh yeah. Now let me ask you another question.
No. Let me come
Because the club you are calling.
Remove him from Man U.
The clubs you are calling. And the reason why Fernandes has not worked class because if you are comparing Fernandes to an Odegaard, to a Virgin Opama.
Bros, take him to Real Madrid. Bros, quick question.
No.
Bros, take him to Real Madrid.
Any of these teams.
Does he start at Real Madrid?
Does he start at Real Madrid? Who benches him? Who benches him?
Will Fernandes bench Bellingham? Absolutely not.
Lie.
Bellingham. He's not.
Hold on.
Has a world-class player. He doesn't get into.
Wait. Bro, in all sincerity, aside from the season that they played Bellingham operating as a false 9, Fernandes is going to bench the Burubanka.
Absolutely not. I am not a Man U fan. He's not.
Aside from the season, Bellingham played false nine. He's going to bench Bellingham and nothing will happen.
You guys have been talking. Let me talk.
Nothing will happen.
Let me talk.
Let me put it. Sorry, I just want to put it like this. There's only one very top team that plays with a proper attacking midfield.
Okay.
Bruno, and that is called Bayern. Musiala will bench Bruno Fernandes. Jamal Musiala will bench Bruno Fernandes.
Too far.
Yes.
The last world-class team we saw in the Premier League was Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Is Bruno Fernandes anywhere close
Bros,
to the
Musiala has a higher ceiling.
Bro,
yes.
I get question, bro.
But not Kevin. Kevin, they what?
Bro,
He does not.
Kevin, they what?
Bro, I have a quick question, right? Even before De Bruyne left,
Yeah.
you understand? Those comparisons between De Bruyne and Fernandes had started, and that is credit to how. Listen, allow me land. Make I land.
Okay, land.
See, and that was credit to how well Fernandes had played since he stepped foot into. See, without looking at the stats, if I bring out my phone now and check it, the gap in terms of goals and assists between the two of them, even if plenty, in short, Fernandes fit even pass am for all the department. I fit go check. I never check.
For goals, Fernandes pass am. For
Take us.
assists, he pass Fernandes.
What are
But
we
here's
saying?
what I'm
Hold
going
on,
to-
wait.
The comparison between Bruno and KDB started in KDB's final season, where injuries and all that. KDB in his prime. Let me ask you this question: would you put Bruno Fernandes in the all-time conversation for the greatest midfielders in the Premier League?
Will I put him?
No, you know what? No, not the first. Not even.
Let him go. Let him go now. Let him go.
Conversation of
Rightly
the greatest
so. Rightly so.
midfielder in Premier League.
Edwin.
Bruno's
You do a combined 11
Bruno's
of
not in that
the best
conversation.
players in the Premier League.
Yeah.
You do a second combined 11 of the best players in Premier League of all time. Bruno Fernandes doesn't still get into it.
Never.
You do two combined 11s
Of the greatest players.
players in the Premier League.
Bruno not the
You do two combined 11s of the greatest players of Manchester United.
guys,
It does not enter.
See, let us give credit to Kevin De Bruyne.
No,
Legend, hold on, wait legend any day, legend anytime, yes. But we do this thing repeatedly, where we see a player bust themselves to make quality consistent, you get, and we rubbish their work because we have our standard of work. Baba, Fernandes is a world-class player.
Religion just said
They are not
that
up to
not
two
being
clubs in the
world-class
world
doesn't mean you are a bad
today.
player. Religion just said that.
Bro, guess what? They are not up to two clubs in the world today that Fernandes is not going to go and is not going to start.
Okay, I'm
They
going
no reach
Can
two.
I answer your question?
Please
Now,
help me.
Those clubs that you're talking about.
Mention the two clubs.
Relax. The other clubs you're talking about. Let us look at their midfielders. Who are their midfielders?
Okay.
You mentioned.
Find
you
the two
mentioned
clubs
Chelsea.
for me.
You mentioned Chelsea.
No, find the two clubs for me. Baba, for the record,
Wait.
Fernandes is going to
Wait.
start
The
at Real Madrid.
only club with a world-class midfielder he does not get into, that is Real Madrid. C'est fini.
Bros,
That is Real
Fernandes
Madrid.
will start
He
in
does
Real
not get
Madrid.
into.
Madrid.
He does not get
He
into.
does not start in Real Madrid. He does not.
Gabada Alankpa Sadaiskia.
So
Fernandes.
this same thing
He
that
does not start in Real Madrid.
this
Okay.
same thing. Wait, calm down. Even the
Okay.
same thing that he just
Okay.
said, that there are no up to two clubs that he will not step
Yeah.
into. We just said a few minutes ago he doesn't think Declan Rice is world class. How many clubs does Declan Rice doesn't start in?
Bros, Declan Rice will not start for my club, Chelsea. Is he mad?
I said
You
Is he mad?
absolutely will start for your club.
Baba, he's not going to start over Andre Santos. Andre Santos is the best.
You will not go
Andre Santos is the
You will not
best.
into your club.
Come on.
Are you buying me? You will not into your club.
Start in
What's your
Barcelona,
word?
he start in Madrid, he start
What
in
did they call you? Egbon. Let you take notes. Egbon, they will change that.
He would walk into your club.
Bro, Andre Santos, Balaton La Camera, Andre Santos will stop Declan Rice from playing for Chelsea sef.
You see,
Nonsense
one
and
more
ingredient.
And the Santos, Declan Rice. Let's leave Bruno. I don't want us to dwell on Bruno. His majority carries the vote. We're in a
Hey, guys,
democratic
not world
country.
class.
So Bruno is not world class. Majority carries the vote. If you want like go Premier League, go enter NCAA, go fighter. Bruno is not world class.
Yes.
So again, let us reiterate. not being world class
does not mean
is
you're a
not
bad player. Equivalent to you being a bad player.
You can have a fantastic career, you can have a great career, but Modu, has there ever been a time since we can say, okay, United are bad, he doesn't have good players around him? Let's look at Portugal. Has there ever been a time you look at Portugal, they needed a messiah in that moment? Let's say Ronaldo is not in the game, or Ronaldo
is not having a good game.
Has there ever been a time, and can you list 3 games where Bruno you look at Portugal and felt like, okay, they won this game because of Bruno Fernandes?
I don't sincerely die. Bruno don't really chop, sir.
Baba, what you go?
Bruno don't chop, sir.
Edwin, so it's quite simple.
Bruno don't chop, sir.
Let's hear my opinion. If you say you are a world-class player,
okay,
are you comparable to players who are in that category? Let's look at typical attacking number 10, because in all fairness, there's a dearth of attacking midfielders.
Yeah, because they have changed
again in Premier League. Let's go back to the proper attacking midfielders.
Okay.
Is Bruno Fernandes comparable to Ricardo Kaka?
Silence.
No, it's not silence, oh.
No,
I have an epic question for him, right? He wanted to go and bring out a name to call, right? And he go hang him for who don't win Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
The real Costa that you called, bro, guess what? The real Costa that you called is nowhere near comparable to Bruno in terms of stats delivered for club and country. Check it.
I love the fact that he will bring up stats.
Of course, me now.
Because now you're bringing up stats.
Because you guys no see. Guess what? Bruno passes the eye test, or does he not? Okay. Bruno passes the eye test. You get so if eye test is not enough, or you go to start.
Is Lukaku a better striker than Drogba?
Come again?
Is Lukaku a better striker?
What is Lukaku?
He has more goals than Drogba.
So
he has more goals than Drogba.
Alan is about to have more goals than R9. Is there a better striker than R9?
Sorry, bro. Guess what, right? When we eventually sit down, after a lot of these names you're about to call have retired, right? And we bring down the hanger with which we used to hang all of these legends, right? And we actually settle down and look at their time in their different clubs. Let me say this direct, and this is an opinion I hold as a Chelsea fan, right? As much as we hung Drogba as king, Mr. Dependable, when we have big games, and wait. Right? He gave us crucial games, gave us and crucial goals and this and that, bro. If you put my legend side by side with your best strikers in the Premier League in terms of numbers, and or including those that are playing now that are going to totally obliterate his record. If we come out these, if we come out and for where we're hanging shirt, bring them down, put them for straight line, bros. You fit pick other people before you pick them.
No, we are not.
Plenty other people. Bro, guess what? Bro, guess what? See my opinion, right? As at when there was this time that everybody was saying the greatest Premier League, the greatest African player to play in the Premier League was Drogba.
Yeah.
Right, Baba. As at 3 seasons ago, I had said it was Salah. Fact. No. Like I mean, like 3-4 seasons ago, I said this is Mo Salah. Fact, because personally I don't come out my legend for where I hang in shirt, put them for straight line with everybody. We need to do that a lot more. You just said something about Haaland is going to obliterate R9's record, and I will go say he was a better striker than Bros. If at the end of his career he's a better striker, let us not use this. Bring all of them to the same line, Bros. If tomorrow, bro, guess what? No. One more thing. Bros. If I am Robben, if I am Robben, it's a world-class striker to anybody. Aside from Messi and Ronaldo, we just go up, leave everybody. If at the end of Lamine Yamal career, we sit down, compare him with all they left in that position, and he's better than all of them. But let him go up. Let's forget the fact that we watch Robben. Simple.
While numbers are very good, numbers are very important, especially for forwards. Those numbers also must reflect in games of significant conversation. Now, let us talk about the Bruno way they talk about. 2 European Cup finals for Manchester United. He had this stinker in both.
And they were not against teams that you consider better than this terrible United team.
Villarreal, Sevilla,
and Spurs.
Villarreal and Spurs. Wait, are they come? since he got to Manchester United, because you're talking about numbers. Post Sir Alex Ferguson, you can go and check the numbers. We've had 15 embarrassing losses in that time. 15 high scoring losses, embarrassing losses. Bruno has featured in 11 of those losses. Bro, if you look at important games that we needed to win to finish in the top 4. Now, you don't need to win, no. I'm not even talking about the outcome. I'm talking about the performance. You can play blood, sweat, tears, and you still lose. But we know that you have played. How consistent has Bruno built up Manchester United in key games?
Bro.
Games of significant help me with English. That kind of significant value.
No.
How many times Bruno don't do am? Every time you come here, 15 goals and assists, 20 goals and assists.
55 chance creation.
But when you need it most, Baba, you dey lost. That's not world class. You can be consistent against Wolves, you can be consistent against all those other guys. But Baba, Bruno is not world class in my opinion. He's not.
I don't care if, and just to say that I don't care if he has more goals than assists than Roy Costa.
Roy Costa.
Bros, last question. Before we leave here, even the one we went to hang up like God and Alpha and Omega, Ronaldo, for the same Portugal, how consistent has he been in finals? Finals that matter. You are driving Baba, listen now. Baba, the Euros that they won, Baba was injured and doing conductor on the sideline. When we calm down, we leave this thing. Wait. No use final drag anybody, Baba.
We are here to, I would assume that we are here to have civil conversation.
Na lie.
So for Portugal,
I don't offshoot.
We tend to assume
that
Portugal is a big footballing nation.
Yes.
Which is wrong.
Okay.
2004,
I agree.
The emergence of Ronaldo.
I agree.
Where was Portugal on the football pyramid?
I agree with you. Don't worry. I totally agree with you.
In terms of challenging for World Cups, challenging for Euros, where
challenging
exactly
for
did you
anything,
rank
actually,
Portugal
nowhere.
in football pyramid?
Nowhere. Yes.
The emergence of Ronaldo elevated their status.
I agree.
A man single-handedly raised the status of a nation. And you're telling me
it doesn't change what we are talking about in the finals.
He absolutely changes it.
No, I'm not comparing him to Bruno.
All-time highest goal scorer for national teams.
I'm not comparing him to Bruno.
In the time span that he has been, in the time span,
I'm not comparing him to Bruno.
This national team, won Euros, couple of Nations League final, consistently qualified for the World Cup without breaking a sweat. How many times you said you play for World Cup? Oh yeah, bro, bring them out.
I just want to.
How many times you said you play for World Cup?
The only reason I mentioned Ronaldo and finals.
How many times you said
Ronaldo and finals?
How many times Figo play for World Cup?
Ronaldo and finals was in response to him saying Bruno is shit in finals.
No, I did not say shit in finals. I didn't even say shit in finals. I said
I'm referencing Portugal. Leave Real Madrid. Go to Portugal.
That's what I said.
Thank you. Significant. You don't start. You highlighted two finals for Fernandes.
No, that's for Man U.
Yeah, highlighted two finals. Yeah, finals.
So make I highlight for Ronaldo with Portugal now. Wanna help me go?
Bruno said don't do for Portugal.
No, so even if God. So even God can be ineffective in the final.
Wait, the last Nations League where them win.
Is it not God?
The last Nations League where them win.
Tony Budget, baby.
Who scored for final? The last Nations League where who scored for final?
Didn't it take him not being in the final for them to even win
the Euros? The 20 reason got to the final in the first place.
Yes,
was Ronaldo.
Yes, he may be the reason they got there.
How many? So the reason why
Nations League final that they won. Yeah, that game was Bernardo Silva and Guedes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The semi-final and Ronaldo scored a hat-trick.
I'm talking about final.
I don't already give you one Euros.
I was giving you Nations League.
We are talking about final.
Give us one Bruno. Give us club.
Bruno is a world-class player and he plays for Manchester United.
Even though you said they score clutch goals.
Don't worry, let's move.
No, leave Bruno.
Okay.
Because let's relax.
Na lie.
This topic, I will avoid that.
He never start.
I will avoid that.
He get name wey go call now when this set go scatter. I dey wait. Just call am.
Okay, so let us leave Premier League. May not be like saying now Premier League we dey focus on.
Okay.
Let us look at it holistically. I want you guys to now this is where it's going to get trickier. Mention a footballer that you think is world class but is not world class. And mention a footballer that is considered world class but is not world class. Don't add Bruno.
Okay. That I think is world class, but it's not world class.
Let's stretch it to this century. One player this century that you think was world class but is not world class, and another player you think was not considered world class but is world class.
I think Gonzalo Higuain. I think he was world class, but a lot of people do not consider him world class. I think for me, it has to be Gonzalo Higuain. It has to be Gonzalo Higuain.
Solid argument, man.
Solid,
very solid argument.
Solid.
My own very easy.
Wait.
Okay.
Now, fire. I won't give you true pass.
Yeah.
This one said you don't need to wait for him. Bankole, one player that you consider world class.
One player that not considered world class.
No, you said Higuain.
Higuain.
He's not generally considered world class, but you think he's world class.
Yeah.
One player that is generally considered world
Ramos,
class.
Sergio Ramos, don't even finish a player that I think that is considered world class, but I do not see him as world class is Sergio Ramos. Absolutely not. So yes, so here's the thing. Yeah. you have a defender. I don't mean. you have a defender.
Sergio Ramos.
Yes.
Sergio.
Yes. Go and carry your
Ramos.
Go and call your police.
Hey,
go and call your police. You have a centre back.
Yeah.
Whose job or whose primary job is to tackle, intercept, defend space, defend man.
Yeah.
And if you have racked up over 26 red cards.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No. As a defender. In a team like Real Madrid.
Yeah.
If you have 26 red cards, so I would assume that Real Madrid are better than 90% of the teams that they're facing.
Yes.
Real Madrid would have more of the ball in 90% of the games that are playing.
95% of the games.
So if you as a defender, you have 26 red cards, there is no way, there is no planet, there is no metric at which I will consider you world class. There is no metric at which I will consider you world class.
It's made some solid point, guys.
And you look at look at defenders of his generation that you would want to put on par with him.
Yeah.
I don't think if we want to have a conversation here, I don't think anybody would say Ramos is a better defender than Ben.
Hey.
Is he a better defender than Piqué?
I remember I had this conversation.
This guy won't vex.
I had this conversation on X with Joe. Shout out to Joe, a Real Madrid fan, and it was back and forth. In fact, that day, Piqué and Ramos was trending on Twitter. I think as a defender, Gerard Piqué is better than Sergio Ramos.
Yeah.
Overall, Ramos is a better footballer. He's passing.
Baba, leave that footballer team. Defender.
No.
Thiago Silva.
No.
It's not better.
Hold
than
on.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Is he a better defender than John Terry?
Sorry.
Not.
Is he a better defender than Nemanja Vidic?
No.
Is he a better defender than Ricardo Carvalho?
No. But
I rest my case.
but quick fix. But one thing I am sure is as a defender, he's better than Piqué, Sha.
Nah.
Oguma Park Piqué.
Nah.
All around footballer, you can say Piqué better, but as a defender, he's better than Piqué.
Okay, guys, you don't talk.
I don't talk.
Oh yeah, tackle the agenda.
First of all, to say Sergio Ramos is not world class is just madness.
It's a
For
kind.
what
You are calling me a madman.
Yes.
Of course.
What I've seen is I've seen his whole career. Yes.
Wait.
No,
Yes, he has the record. I think most records in Real Madrid history.
Yes.
And I think even for defenders, he has the most records of all time.
Yeah.
But also you cannot say he's rash. Which is true. It's a indictment on him. Fine, cool.
To the point where you got 26 red cards.
29
for one club.
He's rash.
26 for one club. I think 29 for enjoying club football.
No, he has about 30. He picked up 2 in the 5 minutes in which he played for Real Madrid for PSG.
Yeah.
He picked up another 2 in Mexico, and he picked up 1 in the 2 seconds he played for Sevilla.
Bro.
He
said, see, bro. I just have a question, just one. This guy appeared in FIFA Pro 11 times.
Is that
11 times? Best players in the world. The best 11. He appeared 11 times. Yes, come on.
For what he was then. For what FIFA was then.
Ballon d'Or. You say Ballon d'Or is also a fair metric. Because FIFA Pro and Ballon d'Or are almost. Is Dembele a world class player?
No, you can win the one Ballon d'Or without.
So it's the same thing. You can also appear in FIFA Pro without being, because at the end of the day, FIFA Pro is down to whatever trophies you won for your club.
Yeah, voting.
And he played for Real Madrid and he played for Spain.
Yeah.
Both teams who at that point won World Cups
won
and
Champions,
Euros and Champions League. So it is expected to see a starting defender appear at 50.
So you just agreed he's a starting defender for teams that win trophies. And
Another player.
No, guess what?
How many times?
Guess what?
So here's the thing. When people talk about FIFPro, how many times have Ruben Dias appeared in FIFPro?
Bros, quick question.
He has appeared a couple of times.
Bros, one question.
At the end of the day, will you call Ruben Dias a world?
Bros, one question, bro. No, bro, guess what?
So the FIFPro argument is out of the water.
Wait, bro. See,
Ruben Dias is a starting. No. Modo. Ruben Dias is a starting defender for Portugal and for Man City.
Okay.
He won the Champions League, won multiple Premier League titles as a starting defender for Man City.
Okay.
Same thing for Portugal, won Nations League titles with Portugal as a starting defender for Portugal. Would you consider him world class? He appeared in the FIFPro 11 multiple times. Would you consider him world class? Any argument you want bring here, points they bring him.
Bros, he has only appeared 2 times in FIFPro.
Is that not more than
bros,
one?
is
that not more than one?
Bros, guess what?
Is that not more than one?
Listen, see. You may sneak in and hide inside FIFPro or Ballon d'Or. You may sneak in and hide in maybe 2 times. But if you are not world class, you cannot sneak in 11 times. 11 times. Even John Terry was there only 5 times. You can't sneak in 11 times. 11 cannot be a mistake.
Like I said,
11 cannot be error.
To play at that
11 times.
Yes.
To play at the top for 11 seasons.
If you are looking at Ramos, here's my opinion. If you are looking at Ramos off the whole defending metric, I will agree with you. But Ramos overcompensated for that with other aspects of his game. Ramos was a fantastic passer of the ball in a period where ball playing defenders became a thing. A fantastic passer of the ball. Ramos also, and credit to him, as much as it was not his primary duty, scored a healthy number of goals or an unhealthy number
including
of goals.
Clutch goals.
Unhealthy number of goals, including clutch goals for his team in key moments. That alone overcompensates for what he lacks when it comes to defending. And it's not that he was a bad defender.
What does he even lack? Because he get red card. He likes the color red.
And for that reason, now if I rank my top 10 defenders this century, he's not going to feature there. But if I'm looking at the totality of what he brings, what he offers, don't forget he also played at the right back for a good number of years as a defender. So it's almost impossible to sit down and not make a case for Ramos being a world-class player.
Bros, guess what? Sorry.
him not being world class here.
Quick question. Let us assume that we are counting the century starting from 2000. Yeah. So right now we owe 75 years. You get so from 2000 to 2000 from 2000 to 2026. Bros, you are not going to call 10 world-class central defenders, and Ramos is not going to be in your top 5. Do you know why? Because in this 26 years, somebody has been voted 11 times into World 11. World 11 times.
Let me tell you this.
You can sneak in 1 time. You can sneak in 2 times. You can sneak in 3 times, but you cannot sneak in and be bad 11 times.
Paul Scholes
11 times.
Premier League Team of the Year once in his 18-year career.
How many times are going to make the Premier League Team of the Year?
How many midfielders in Premier League are better than Paul Scholes? In the history, you can't see. I put it here. You cannot do a Premier League 11 and not put Paul Scholes.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
How many times did he feature? Once. So this whole
FIFPro, I'm not.
Sorry, come again. You just said something.
I said Paul Scholes just featured in the Premier League 11, Premier League Team of the Season, once in his career. How many midfielders? In fact, there's no central midfielder in Premier League better than Paul Scholes. None. There's no central midfielder in Premier League that's better than Paul Scholes.
Sorry, let us slow down.
And they put on here.
Let us first slow down. Just take it one step at a time. One at a time. Sorry, say it again for the camera.
There is which camera?
That one. Yes.
There's no midfielder.
Central midfielder.
Yes, there's no central midfielder in the Premier League better than Paul Scholes.
Bros, I swear to God, Paul Scholes go TSCL.
For who?
He go TSCL. Is he mad?
We are deviating from the subject.
That one another matter.
But
Another matter.
another day
camera, I will block you
we'll
off
table
camera.
this all
In short,
time Premier
we
League.
talk about
We'll table
Paul
this.
Scholes another day. But he go tear
Who you want
ACL.
call Lampard?
He go tear ACL. He go tear ACL.
Gerrard or Bruno.
All this was too far. I go even call Dembele sef. Yes.
Dembele.
Musa Dembele.
I go call that one. What are you telling me?
Oh, yeah, leave here.
No, since you are saying that he did not appear in team of the season, how many times? Baba, in all sincerity, in central midfield position, forget about appearance. Baba, Musa Dembele is one of the best semi-finals ever to play in that position. Baba, Musa Dembele, that one, left footer from Fulham to Tottenham, that guy, forget.
You know who they're
There is three. Wait, touching Jesse, in the call the play.
Yama left. The question came out. We haven't left.
Dembele,
Yama left.
Musa Dembele,
Psychiatric come on.
Musa Dembele,
See, you know what?
Musa
You
Dembele.
don't go settle this matter. Now our viewers. We don't leave.
Okay, Musa Dembele for Scholes. Ask her like that.
This is your Sergio Ramos conversation. Now for another day. Okay, Chiku, quickly. This guy's used up.
Yeah, I used up all
That's
that
right. We
time.
go beat him.
For a player that okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Didier Drogba.
Okay, you think
People consider him world class.
you don't think he's
Do
world
people
class?
consider Drogba world class?
A lot of people.
Yeah,
A lot of
consider him world class.
A lot of people
You don't think
consider.
he's world class?
I don't
Why?
think he was world class.
Do you know I up until last month I was in your camp. I was having my bath one day and I was just thinking about Drogba. And
Wait,
I
you were naked and you were thinking about Drogba.
I mean, I don't understand this thing. I don't understand at all.
Okay, for clarity, I could be having my bath, I could be walking,
And you think about Drogba.
and a thought just dropped in my head.
About
I could
Drogba.
be cooking, a thought drops in my head about
Drogba.
an opinion, and I just go on.
6'4", muscular build,
So
Drogba.
that day, I was preparing for work and I was having my bath, and it just dropped on my head. Okay, I've always said Drogba is not world class. Then I now went back to my own definition of who I think a world class player is.
Okay.
And in all sincerity, if you look at numbers wise, now he has seasons where he did 8 goals, he did 5
Five
goals,
goals,
he
6
did
goals.
5 goals and stuff like that. But again, he also had about 3 20-goal seasons in his career. I think that's a fantastic return. Added to that, you look at the key games where Drogba has influenced the outcome of results. My brother, it is not one. It is.
He's way too many.
He's a clutch
Yes,
player.
yes.
Way too
He's
many.
a very clutch
Yes.
player.
Not make him
A world-class player.
Not to
those-
at least consider it.
those clutch moments, in my opinion, those clutch moments, including his 3 goals, 20+ season.
Yeah.
Those include and those clutch moments.
Multiple goals in finals.
I had to.
Nah.
I had to instantly
Edwin,
put him in a world-class conversation. But
Edwin.
hey, it's your take.
the Haaland has joined now.
Yeah.
So the Premier League has 37 as Haaland has joined players that have scored 100+ goals.
Yeah.
In that 37 players that have scored 100+ goals, 32 of them, 33 as Haaland is striker, are strikers. Drogba is only ahead of 1 out of 33. So he's 32nd. Out of all of that, 37 players in Premier League history have scored 100+ goals.
Yeah.
33, 37 players, 35 of them because Lampard.
Yeah.
33 of them are
strikers.
strikers. Drogba has only scored more than 100 goals. The remaining have outscored 100, and some of them Drogba. Well, Drogba is for a striker. For African strikers, I count Mohamed Salah as a winger.
Yeah.
For African strikers,
But
I don't think I like anybody else. But
it's the same.
Amazing.
Okay.
God.
It's the same point. It's the same point
Oh
you made for
boy.
Sergio Ramos.
Give him,
Yeah.
just give him better now.
You said in terms of defending, he's probably not the best. Yeah. So in terms of numbers, Drogba probably is not.
But
the
he
best.
makes up for
But
enough.
you
I
look
mean,
at- he overcompensates for that with
clutch
his-
moments.
no, even
just finals.
even not just clutch moments, in ability. I think his playmaking or the playmaking he did in that Chelsea team
Yeah.
is very underrated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The playmaking he did in that Chelsea team
Yeah.
is very underrated.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you want to?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
see,
don't make this shot.
see.
Wait.
Okay, wait. No, I am not going to join this argument. Let me just go to my player, sir.
Quickly.
Let me run to my player.
Your other
People
player.
don't consider world class.
Yeah.
I think that is world class. Mendieta. I love Mendieta. I thought Mendieta. So a lot of people were like Mendieta. I felt Mendieta was such an amazing player,
Yeah, he was.
especially for
He was.
Valencia
He was.
and
He
for
was.
Spain.
I think the reason why the reason
He
why
didn't enjoy enough success.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but
if he had
Mendieta,
moved, if he had moved to a Barcelona or if he had played for a Barcelona or Real Madrid, we'll probably be talking about it.
Yeah, I think Mendieta was a world class player.
A player you consider world class, but the world doesn't consider world class, and a player the world considers world class, but you don't consider world class.
Direct to the point. Musa Dembele. Musa
The
Dembele.
Spurs
That central
yeah.
midfielder, Fulham to Spurs. That
Yeah,
guy.
world class.
I consider that guy world class by a very, very high pole. The pole high gone.
Do you think Dembele at his level then
Yes.
would walk into, by your definition, would walk into the big teams?
Bros.
Then no.
Then,
that's what I'm
bros,
saying.
No way.
in all sincerity, as a Chelsea fan, it pained me when Tottenham got him when he left Fulham. I was hoping that Chelsea would
Okay,
put
so
him.
You know another thing for Dembele is
I was hoping they would put him.
I agree he's a good player.
Fantastic
I
player.
I agree. He had all the attributes that would make that of an all-timer.
Yeah.
Maybe injuries didn't let him get to that point.
Sure.
But even at his best, would you say he was better than Yaya Toure?
Oh well, yeah, Toure is playing. Oh, come on now.
No, they are both
Probably
central
the
midfielders.
Yeah.
They are both central midfielders.
But yeah,
No,
Toure is probably the good central
No,
midfielder
no.
from Africa. No, that's unfair.
Would you-
That's
would you-
unfair.
Hold.
Yes, a better
As much, no. I can even answer that.
Yes,
No,
if you
call him world class, then you have to
hold on. See, I think in all-round general play, Yaya shades it. However, there are aspects of Musa Dembele's game that up till today, nobody probably touches. Ball retention, operating in tight spaces and under pressure.
Are you saying
Nobody
you are
touches.
saying Yaya Toure did not have all of these things?
Bros,
ball retention,
no verse.
operating in small spaces.
Bro, see, I can't convince you. Guys, quick question. Operating in small places, holding ball under pressure. Musa Dembele was better than Yaya Toure in that part. Don't worry.
In tight places,
I think
Bros,
in
Musa
all area, in all area of the field. In terms of evading press, Dembele, yes, but
Operating in tight spaces.
defensive area, everywhere, on the flanks. He's Elijah.
Bro, you don't want Dembele.
Who don't want Dembele? Who be Dembele?
Edwin, nobody go want Dembele and talk say Yaya Toure operate better under pressure in tight spaces in the press than him. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better.
Fantastic midfield.
Nobody does it better. World over.
There are levels. There are serious levels to it.
What they beat pressure. Mention one player will be serious press and resistant. Mention one world class player that is press and resistant.
Iniesta.
And to you,
Iniesta.
bros.
There's goals.
No, wait now. Bros. In that center midfield, press resistant, tight spaces. Dembele better pass Iniesta.
Na lie, you don't
No one.
Yes.
I will not take this insult to Dembele.
Police.
I won't take this insult. I won't take this insult. That's an insult to Dembele.
Okay, Bodo. The player.
We will ask the fans.
The player. The world.
We will ask the fans. We will ask the fans. Let's ask them. Let us ask them.
The player the world considers world class, but it's not world class, according to you.
I'm a one Nigerian player now.
That's tough. Considers world class, but it's not world class.
Yeah.
That you think is not world class.
Tough.
Okay, they think I may talk my own.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And that tough.
The player the world considers world class, but I, Edwin, don't consider world class. It's no other than Fernando Torres. The whole world considers him world class.
No, I don't think the whole world considers.
No, nobody considers him world class.
World class.
Who? By who?
He's by a lot of people.
By a lot of
He's
people.
considered a lot.
Fernando who?
A lot.
I think they're not attracted to him. I think that's the truth. They're not attracted to him.
Me, oh.
I think they're not attracted to him.
He's not. Fernando Torres, nowhere near world class. Is not.
Nowhere.
And you see, say no.
Nowhere.
One player that the world doesn't consider world class. But in my own opinion, any day, any time is world class. Is no other than the current coach of Manchester United, Michael
Carrick was world class.
Michael Carrick, world class.
I think I also like I said for them
consistency in his position for
I think
a very
the
long time at the
the only thing that
top.
robbed Carrick
Come on.
of being an all-timer is his body. Is the injuries that he had, the fact that he didn't play.
England, gone.
No, not even England.
National team, if he had won with England.
Baba, even regardless of that, how many times did the English national team perform? Collectively, with Scholes, with Gerrard, how many times did they perform? So I think it would be unfair to judge Carrick with that metric.
True.
That England golden generation was nonsense. Let's
True.
But in terms of Carrick,
just like
we are not having
own.
a conversation of Carrick in an all-timer sentence or an all-timer conversation is down to the fact that his body started breaking down way too early. That's the only thing. Yeah, I think it's
that broke down way too.
Even Michael Carrick, I don't think.
With all due respect to all of you, I'm about to all of you, I'm about to cut chain here. Michael Carrick was not better than John Mikel Obi. People should get that.
Stop. Off the camera.
He wasn't.
Which John Mikel Obi? Mikel was a fantastic player, but
I was better than Carrick.
Sit down. This man.
I was better than Carrick.
Your Musa Dembele is not better than John Mikel.
My who?
Your Musa Dembele.
It's not what?
it's not better than
No, that's angle 90. That's
John Mikel.
Oh yeah, talk your own.
That's angle 90. Bro, I say insist over and over again. Line up all your central midfielders. Line them up. Count 3. Wait past Musa Dembele.
One more player you think was.
So I guess Carrick is the person now that he.
No, it's not Carrick.
Carrick is world class. One player you think.
I mean, in all sincerity.
You generally agree with the world class. You generally.
Yeah,
okay.
just let it be.
Now,
yeah. Because I believe those guys have worked hard enough at different times of their career to get to the point where they are generally considered. It is not in my place inside this small room to talk down on their work. Now, like Ajay, a good guy.
So let's bring. No, we are not Elijah. I'm not Elijah. I'm not bringing down fire here. I said
bring
people
it down.
are children of Baal. I'm going to bring fire down here. Let's bring it home.
To the
Nigeria,
green, white, green.
To the green, white, green. One, first off, no. If I ask this question now, one world-class player this country has produced.
I think we have produced.
Mention them.
There is more than one now.
Finidi George.
Yes,
George.
I agree.
And Sunday
Finidi George and probably Sunday.
I agree.
Olise,
Finidi George.
I agree with Finidi George.
I think Sunday Olise was world class.
Yeah, one of the best
Top 3 wingers.
I think Sunday Olise was world class.
Let's say top 5 in the 90s.
Top 3, you guys. He was a right winger.
Yeah.
You how many right wingers can you not pop up there better than Finidi George?
I mean, Sunday Olise, a good shout in for that. Prince of Monaco too. Prince of Monaco too. A good shout in for him now.
So guys, you see all the gesticulation.
One more.
Nah, yeah.
Okay. What about Munike?
Victor is even the best Victor.
Munike not today for there.
What about Munike?
Victor Ekpeba is even the best Victor that was.
I mean, it's still painful that Segun Odebami did not really go that way where you go use later.
And it's quite painful.
Mathematical. Which is sad. A lot of their videos.
I absolutely agree with Finidi George, but I think I also throw in Sunday Olise in there.
I'm not putting Sunday.
I
don't think at a point you look at Sunday Olise and you felt like, okay, this guy is one of the best midfielders in the world. You look at Finidi George and you feel like
this is one of the best wingers in the world.
But you don't look at Sunday Olise and you feel like, man, this guy is operating at the level of
everybody.
Back then. Or was operating.
I was talking about 90s, right?
Yes, 90s.
So, just Edgar Davids, Lothar Matthäus, Roy
Nah, come on.
Matthäus Samma.
The names you are calling, the name can't relax.
I don't about world class now. You're
Relax.
talking about world class.
You're calling Ballon d'Or. You're calling Ballon d'Or winners in the 90s. Lothar Matthäus is an all-timer in his position. Let's not.
Okay, remove Lothar Matthäus. Consider
as long as you're calling these names, we still have Victor Osimhen and we still have Ademola Lookman that's also in with a shout.
Lookman
is Victor Osimhen world class?
No, he's not.
Come again.
He's not.
Come again. Come again. Ask the question. I'm listening.
Is Victor Osimhen world class?
He's not.
Victor Osimhen is a world-class striker direct to the freaking camera.
He's not. He's a
Victor Osimhen is not a world-class striker direct to the freaking camera.
Direct
to the freaking camera.
He's an amazing. Victor Osimhen is an amazing.
Direct to the freaking camera.
Baby.
Amazing striker.
But
probably our second greatest striker right
he's
now.
Going to be our greatest striker,
he must win a trophy.
He will
We must win a trophy. But no, it's not. You see, they world class. You did not even finish that list that you are reading up. But I think that we have 3 world class strikers right now. Right, we have 3 world class strikers right now, which is Harry Kane, Haaland, and Kylian Mbappe is not a striker. So Kylian Mbappe.
Lothar Martinez
is not.
Lothar
Martinez is not.
Lothar
Martinez is world class. Osimhen is world class.
Lothar
Martinez is world class. Osimhen is world class. No, he's not.
Yes.
Yes.
In terms of world class standings,
guys.
Lothar is higher than Osimhen.
Guys. I personally find it very, very painful.
The body of work Lothar
has
is bigger than whatever it is that you can point to Osimhen.
See, I find it very painful when we work so hard locally, to ensure that we project that Victor Osimhen in particular is not a world-class striker. It pain me die. Baba, by your division of world class. Wait. By our definition of world class, right? By definition of world class, doing it consistently for about 3 seasons.
Yes.
Right? Wait. Same player. Hold on, bro. Wait now.
At the world class level.
Yes.
At the highest level.
Where you want put Napoli?
Lowest
level.
He did it once.
Lowest level.
He did it once.
Even this season, he had his face injury. Had his long time out of it. His returns were still freaking amazing.
But by that standard now.
We're still freaking amazing.
Edwin, a lot of Italian fans.
The next season, he was
a lot of Italian fans thought they overspent for Osimhen.
Yes,
what are we saying?
I remember that.
A lot of Napoli fans felt like they overspent for Osimhen.
Yes.
It was up
that season they went through things. Don't forget.
Oh, now it's going. Who know they go through things?
No, don't forget.
Go through things. I'm going through things. I'm going through things.
Let us put 8 nail in your face and go and score the goal they are meant to score. Let me see.
Baba,
up till today,
now we can score and analyze the circumstances around
for that season.
But the fact remains that is not world class. Let's not. Bro, you can all these sales like Jesus Christ. I'm not moved by
listen. Whether you argue that he is in Turkey, you argue he did in Napoli for a short period, or wherever you say he is, because he has consistently proved doubters, whether you or opposition defenders, repeatedly wrong, and he holds his record personally as that worker. Well, you cannot call 3 strikers today. Top 9, and you are going to comfortably drop Osimhen out of your list.
Haaland, Kane, Mbappe.
Mbappe as a number 9 too. Mbappe as a number 9 too.
If you're like he's a winger slash.
Mbappe
is playing 9 for Real Madrid.
Mbappe as a number 9
and I will take for France is playing 9.
Mbappe as a number 9.
You want to compare him to a striker playing 9 in Galatasaray?
Bros, to me, the top 3 strikers in the world today, you know, call that 3 female Osimhen on the inside. And at best, I am going to accommodate Haaland and Kane.
You say at best you accommodate.
No, maybe because like I said,
at best I accommodate Haaland and Kane.
Forward, so
Baba, Haaland.
Bros,
I go pull Lautaro.
Baba, don't come over for
consistently scoring in the Serie A.
What are we saying? Bros, call it Tokyo. Call it
Baba,
backwater Nigeria League.
If you play Wale Adigun, you cannot be world class.
Bro, guess what?
You cannot.
Sorry.
You cannot be world class at Turkey.
Sorry. with regards to Wale Adigun, you cannot be world class and not be at the top radio stations in Lagos. But we both know Wale Adigun is a world class presenter anywhere, anytime.
So what? So God bless you. This one.
No,
Wale Adigun's body of work.
No, bros, wait.
His body of work has shown that he's world class.
Bros, guess what? All of the years was not at the top radio station in Lagos.
You did it.
Wait,
Baba, are you whining?
You was not at the top.
Baba, I did it.
See,
Baba, I did it.
Hold on. Give respect to Wale Adigun. He's a great radio presenter. But guess what, bro?
Wale Adigun best presenter. Wale top radio twice.
Hold on. See, Baba, hold on. Make I give you. You say Wale Adigun won what?
Best presenter
in Nigeria.
How many times?
For sure.
Okay, sorry. Victor Osimhen has won what?
Once now.
Number 8 on Ballon d'Or, African best player too.
Once.
And currently, wait. And currently he's in Turkey, right? Good. This thing that he said, sorry, this why we having the Wale Adigun, but using the Wale Adigun's analogy that he cannot be world class in Turkey, right? Baba, as at when he won these things that you know he won, if we are being sincere, by ranking and metrics, top radio was not the top person. Let's tell the truth. You won it. Guess what? Wale Adigun won those trophies while in Turkey. He won those trophies while in Turkey. Yes, now. Wale Adigun won best. Yes,
in terms of radio station, Lagos na Premier League. Bros, in terms of radio stations in this country, Lagos na Premier League. Listen. You didn't win it.
No problem. Let me do it for you. So technically, if you say it's Premier League, why did you won it while playing for Wolves?
Na lie.
Guys, it's getting heated here.
Scott McTominay won the MVP of the Serie A. Scott McTominay made the top 20 players in Ballon d'Or. Would you consider him world class?
Top 20. I say Osimhen got to top 50. Number 8 on the list. Number 8 on the list. African best player. Constantly top. And this was not make podium. What do they talk for here? He meets some so-called big club, so-called Premier League club. Bros, guess what? Bros, guess what, bro? Every time they see men that plays in Turkey, meets your so-called top defenders, top club, all of them they see shaggy. Baba, the way Wale Adigun won his best presenter in Turkey is the same way Osimhen is world class while in Turkey. Baba, Turkey day.
Lagos are Premier League.
Turkey day,
Baba, you know waiting. This conversation is not going to end.
They can't do.
And
just ask the fans for national peace.
I need to leave this this studio right about now. You guys, when I leave, you guys can continue.
Hey, Muna lock the door first. Muna lock that door.
You know,
this man they insult Osimhen. Muna lock door.
You guys that on Tribal Football, we not only give you analysis, we bring the entertainment, we bring the fire. So please leave your comment. Let us know who don't miss yarn, who talk well. Let us know. Drop your comments in our comment section. Again, like I said, we have a dedicated website where you can get all of the latest football news. It is Tribal News. Just tribalnews.com. Just go there. Everything related to football, both local and international, including Nigerian players. You can get all of those news on tribalnews.com. It is tribalnews.com. In fact, it's going to show on your screen. Also follow us on our social media platforms. On all platforms, handles are shown on your screen. And of course, like, subscribe, comment, and share our YouTube page. Until we see you next time, Edwin is world class. I don't know the rest are world class.
Just a reminder before we
with this
go.
bell, I don't think we world class.
Just a reminder before we go. Make sure you call Yaba left.
Sorry. My own personal sign out. Sincerely, let's answer the question on social media. Musa Dembele, Yaya Toure, under pressure, close quarters dribble, all of that. Who is better? Fact. Drops mic.